How do you build the first ever elder star of our 90-day Fiancé Sims 4 edition series? Well, sit back and let me show you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for Cast Speed Build. This is for a Sims 4 story, so if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things, and I am hype. So listen, I don't edit my voiceovers when I do cast speed builds, so please bear with any stumbling and my slow Southern United States drawl. The reason why I'm so excited is our long running series 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition. We have been on pause, but we are back. I promise that we always come back on our long running series. Every season is a brand new story in this season, and for the first time ever, we are featuring an elder. Now, this is one half of our couple. Her name is Elise Purcell. You saw that we started with a young adult, and we have made her into an elder, and from there, I'm changing every feature on her face. Now, I am struggling because I really wish with the elders that you could remove some of the wrinkles. We all age, people, but everyone ages differently. Every person does not have real deep-seated wrinkles, and I wish that I could change that. But I'm here to tell you about Elise. Elise has decided that she is still young enough at heart that she wants to date again. I am thinking that she is in her very early 60s. She has 2 adult children and 1 grandchild that she adores. She keeps her grandchild all the time, and that way she can spend this quality time with them. She's very close to her children, but she has decided to go on Cupid's Corner. Yes, how did she meet someone? She had to get on the apps, right? So on Cupid's Corner, she met a guy. She met a few frogs, a few toads, but she met a guy, and he is very handsome. He is so kind. He speaks to her so sweetly. He's very complimentary, but we must admit that she had her doubts right away. And the only thing that has given her pause, and it's a pretty big thing in her mind, is the age difference. Yes, they have an age gap. This guy is in his late 40s and she is in her very early 60s, so that's a nice little age gap. Grown is grown, so I don't judge it, but rightly so, she felt like she needed to be cautious. You can see that I'm going for looks. She's definitely going to have the gray. It took me the longest time to find her hair. After that, everything kind of flows smoothly, because when I do hairs, I like to do the different variations. So what if your hair is wet? What if you want to wear your hair up or down? It should still kind of have the same texture things going. So that's what took so long. But anyway, yeah, Elise is like, oh my gosh, she resisted, but he was very persistent. Now, they have video chatted, because I want to tell you they have not met in person, but this is not catfish in no way, because they have been video chatting. They talk on the phone. They do video calls at different times a day. She knows that he is who she is talking to, so that is not a concern. She was smart enough to know, and also with her kids advising her that, hey, don't wait forever to get up face to face with the person, even if it's video. And that is a good real life lesson in Sims 4. don't go these years and not do some kind of meeting. You should be on saw the person's face and heard their voice with their face. So anyway, Elise has done that, but for the first time she's deciding she's going to travel to see him, because they do not live in the same world. Now, I'm going to say the worlds that they live in, or that he lives in for his cast, but Elise lives in Hemford on Bagley. She has a nice little house, which you will see at the very end of this cast build. Thank you to Harold Sims, because I went to the gallery and got one of her very small 2-bedroom houses. It was beautiful, and I only needed to add a different color swatch to the outside, because everything else I had the rest of the packs. So anyway, yeah, check that channel out if you have not. But we live in Hemford on Bagley. It's a very small town, right? She loves it there. She loves the sense of community. Also, Elise is retired, so you will see when we get into our first episode, what her former career was. I don't want to talk about that. Here I'm going to talk about a little about what I'm doing with her and her traits. I want to talk about her traits and her new aspiration because that's what's important right now. Also, what I'm doing with her, yes, Elise wears glasses. Her vision isn't the best, but she likes to be stylish in her glasses and her clothes as well. She does not like to dress young for her age in her opinion, but what she does like to do, she doesn't want to wear what she sees a lot of the other ladies her age wearing, because she feels like there's a good in between. She can keep up with styles that look good on her, but she doesn't want to reveal too much. She doesn't want to be out here like tearing up the club. That's not what she's trying to do. So we're going for looks that fit that. Like that first sweater, it was doing too much. So we're gonna find things that fit her. She's got 3 variation hairstyles. She loves to wear her hair up the most. This hairstyle by Vicky, and then it's a Kiara Sims hair that is another down style that's pulled back. I love that one on her. So that's what we're doing. But this is a perfect example of how she can mix different looks. So I always say, where would you look good in? Honey, don't keep up with styles. Where would you look good in? And that's what Elise has learned in her 60 plus years. Now, let's talk about it a little more. Her kids are very supportive. They were supportive of her getting on the app dating. One does not like that age difference. They are suspicious. The other child, and I'm not going to reveal genders for that either till you meet them, but the other one is like age isn't enough to not do it, but she wants her mother to be careful, but she wants her to be happy and to go for and go in with the open mind. So that's where her children sit with it. Her grandchild's just gonna miss her when she goes for this visit, because we are in before the 90 Days Sims 4 edition. Okay, so she's not going to move over there right now. She's going for her first visit. They have been talking about getting more serious, but she cannot do that in good conscience without going to visit him first. Now the other thing is, they are an official couple. They are boyfriend and girlfriend. So when I say more serious, he's been talking marriage, but she doesn't want a proposal by video, and she also wants to get to know him in person, because knowing someone on the phone and then what they're like when you're around them, that's different, right? And she knows that. I want you to know that Elise is not real gullible. She is not very naive. None of these things are very bad as long as you know it and you know that you need to learn things. She's not those things. This lady is well rounded. She has topped out on a career. She has retired. She does work part-time now, and she does also do some different hobbies. So Elise is wise, and it's actually one of her traits. We'll talk about it, but let's look at her different looks, because what I'm doing now is just going through all of them. I gave her a few different looks in her everyday outfit, but some outfits have 2 looks, some have 1. I really like this formal outfit on her. It is a base game dress that I've never used before, and this is why I don't knock base game items, because if you're playing your Sims and your Sims have different personalities, you'll use things you never thought you would. So this is perfect for Elise, and I really like this split. It gives her just the touch of sexy that she likes, right? So yeah, that's Elise. So, but Elise knows, like, she knows that's different. She knows that she needs to go see him in person and see if he treats her right. He's told her a little bit about his living situation, but she's never been on, like, a video tour of his entire property. Like, she's seen different parts of his house. He's certainly not just using the white wall. But still, she knows, like, I need to know more. I like this outfit on her. It's perfecto. So yeah, but anyway, that's where Elise is. So I'm hoping that you will enjoy her journey, and I can't wait for you to meet her partner, because he is going to be very interesting. Elise is very interesting. I can't wait for you to meet her children. I will actually do a video where you meet her family and you meet his family. The next video will be a cast for him, and you will also see video with his family and her family. They'll be in one video. But if you want to see me build some of those characters, you have to subscribe for my Patreon. Also, thanks to my Patreon, my single member I have right now, Jen the GX Simmer. Check her channel out as well. But back to it, yeah, you will definitely meet the family. But if you want to see the builds, go to Patreon. Also, the third or fourth video you will see before we start the series, you will see me build his house, her partner's house, because I got her house from the gallery from Harold Sims, but his I'm going to build because I got something very special in mind. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.